Good morning, children. Last class, we had seen about the short story given in your book in National Symbols lesson. In that short story, we come across with the few animals and birds based on our national symbols, which means first we see about river dolphin and then peacock, banyan tree, elephant, and tiger. Those are the things we had come across in the short story. These are basically come under the natural national symbols in our country. Today, we, we today we are discussed about some natural national symbols and national festivals. First, natural national symbols. What are all the natural national symbols in our country? First one, banyan tree. In 1950 it was organized as a national symbol. Banyan tree, it indicates the symbol of pride and it contains medical quality and it contains a lot of medical quality. Then peacock in 1960, it had a native of Asia and the only bird which contains a long tail. It is the only bird which contains a tail. And then river Ganges 2008, it is a river, it doesn't last any time. It flows every time without any disturbance. It flows every time and many capitals flourished on the bank of this river. Next one, river dolphins 2010 till 2010. It had a source of analyzing their living aquatic area. And then king cobra, it was also called as Hophibagus hana. It is a lengthy and highly poisoned snake. Not only in India, in all over the world, it is a highly poisoned snake. It lives mainly in forest and densely place like plains. Lotus in 1950, even it was grown up in the muddy water, it looks so beautiful. Tiger 1973, it is the kind of longest cat which and based longest cat based on the world. India contains the 70 percentage of population of tigers. Next, elephant 2010, it contains a native of Asia. It gives more maintenance in their surroundings. Lactobacillus 2012, it plays a main role in lactic and bacteria and also it is like one of the bacterial disease. Then mango in 1950, it contains a vitamin A, C and D and it was cultivated in the place called plains. Next, we move on to the some other symbols of our country. First, national flag. In our national flag, there is a three colors. Those three colors contains the equal width. First one, saffron. Next, white. And then bottom, green. Top of the national flag, saffron indicates the valor and sacrifice. And then bottom of the national flag, green color indicates the fertility and prosperity. At the center of the national flag, white color indicates the honesty, peace, and purity. In that center part, we had a Asoka Chakra. It was called a Asoka Chakra. It indicates the truth and peace. The length and width of national flag is 3:2. In Ashoka Chakra, there is a 24 spokes. And then we move on to the national emblems. In national emblems, there is the four lines on the top of the Ashoka pillar at Sarnath. It was located in Sarnath. And it was chosen to be our national emblem in 26th January 1950. This day was accepted as the national emblem and in its bottom there is a sculpture called Satyameda Jayati. What is meant by Satyameda Jayati? It is nothing. It tells about the truth and truth alone triumphs. And then it had a two parts. One is upper part and then another one is lower part. In upper part we had seen the northeast, we had seen the tigers place, we had seen the four lines placed the sides like upper up, north side, south side, east side and west side. Here we seen the phases of three phases of lines in a single time. These are the upper part. It had some special qualification. A person, as a person, can see these only three lines at the same time. Now we are seeing the only three lines, but there is a four lines. It faced on north, south, east and west side. But we are able to see only the three lines at the same time. And then it looks like circular in its bottom. In its bottom, it looks like looks like a circular shape. That is called a circular pedestal. And then next part, lower part. In lower part we are able to see a horse and a bull in this picture, but there is a four animals. What are all the four animals means? An elephant, a horse, a bull, a lion. Those four animals are sculptured in the lower part. Here we are seeing bull and horse. In between the bull and horse, there is a wheel of righteousness. It was called a wheel of righteousness. And then where are it was placed in government communication. What are all the things based on our government? There is our national emblem will be placed. And then in our currency, in our money, currency in the sense money, and then in our passport. Next one, we move on to the national anthem. National anthem, it was, once again, national anthem, it is a Janaganamana. We all know national anthem is familiar for us because every day we used to sing a national anthem in our assembly. It is a Janaganamana. Nothing, it is Janaganamana. It symbolizes the sovereignty and integrity. It was written by Rabindranath Tagore. In Bengali, it was written by Rabindranath Tagore. He was written in the language of Bengali. This was transcribed in Hindi. After that Bengali, it was transcribed by Hindi, and it was accepted in the assembly on 24th January 1950. After that 24th January 1950, it will become a national anthem in our country. Then there is some rules. There is some rules to be followed during the time of while singing national anthem. We all know there is we have to give respect while singing the national anthem. Have to stand and have to be statue at the time of singing the national anthem, and then we have to complete the song within the 52 seconds. And then we have to understand the meaning before going to sing the national anthem. We have to understand and analyze the meaning in this national anthem. And then national song, we move on to national song. What is meant by national song? We know Vande Mataram song. We know Vande Matram song while during Republic Day and Independence Day. After hoisting the flag, we used to sing. We used to sing the Vande Matram song. This is a national song. Vande Matram. It was composed by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. It was composed by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Main reason and source of inspiration was the people of India who are all struggle for freedom. And then it has an equal status with the national anthem. National song has an equal status with the national anthem on January 24th, 1950, because President who Dr. Rajendra Prasad came up with the statement in the assembly. In January 24th, 1950, Dr. Rajendra Prasad um, came up with the statement in assembly as a national song have an equal status with the national anthem. And then the song Vande Matram, which was played a historic part in the struggle for Indian freedom. We already we discussed this. And then it is in this national song is a part of Bangim Chandra Chatterjee's novel Anant Math. And then national pledge. We all know after that, after singing the national song, we usually used to tell the pledge. What is this? India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. These are the national pledge. It was written by who? It was written by Pidimari Vengada Subbarao. Pidimari Vengada Subbarao. It was written by Pidimari Vengada Subbarao. It was first written in language of Telugu. And then we move on to the national microorganism. At the year of 2012, it was accepted as our national microorganism. In our daily life, we used curd for our food. Usually in our daily life, we had a curd with our food. For these purpose of milk into curd, lactobacillus will be used. These bacteria, along with the chemical reaction, will change the milk into curd. Lactobacillus bacteria, along with the chemical reaction, will change the milk into curd. This is the reaction of converting milk into curd. Curd helps us to digestive quality and cooling capacity of our body. It is a very helpful for our body to digestive quality and cooling our body. And then next we move on to the currency of India. First it was called as rupees. During the period of Sir Shah Sir in 16th century, he was called as rupees in Indian currency at India. And then rupiah. Rupees in Indian currency at India in 16th century, it was called as rupiah by Sir Shah Sir. After that, rupiah was converted into rupees by D. Udayakumar from Tamil Nadu. And he designed a symbol. We are able to see the symbol in this side. There is one symbol that is called a this is the symbol. We have to mention the rupees. And then national calendar. In the period of Kanishka at 78 AD, it was started. In spring season, day and night of March 22 has been started, and in the leap year, it was started in March 21st. Based on this, our national calendar will be followed. And then, famous astronomer Meghnad Saha headed the calendar reformation committee on 22nd March 1957. After that, it was accepted by the committee, assembly committee, as our national calendar. After 22nd March 1957, it was called as a national calendar. And then we move on to the some national holidays. First one, Independence Day. We all celebrated our Independence Day in our school. So we all familiar with the Independence Day. It was celebrated in every year of August 15. Every year of August 15, we celebrate the Independence Day. Mm, because as a symbol of freedom from control of another country in the sense here British country. Before 15th August 15th 1947, British country will be could be ruled all over the India. After that, it was India will get a freedom. So at the day we celebrate the Independence Day. And as this day we known as a birth of world biggest democracy in India. Here at the time of Independence Day, Mahakavi Bharatiya's famous poem Aduvome Pallu Paaduvome was sung over the air in the sense All India ratio by T.K. Pattammal, she was a famous Carnatic singer. On 26th January 1950, sorry. On the day India gained independence, at the time, the celebration of Independence Day continues every year, and the Prime Minister unfold the national flag on the Independence Day at the Red Fort in New Delhi. Red Fort, there the Prime Minister unfurls the national flag. Unfurls in the sense hoist the national flag. Here, who is our Prime Minister? During our period, who is our Prime Minister? Dr. Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister of India. Next, we move on to the Republic Day. Jan 26th, 1950 as declared as a Republic Day. Every year of Jan 26th, 1950 has been celebrated as a Republic Day. Even though we attained the freedom in 15th August 1947, till 25th January 1950, British can be ruled all over the India. On that day, India has declared as a democratic state. And the president became the first citizen of India. On Republic Day, President hoists the flag in Red Fort, New Delhi. In Independence Day, Prime Minister hoists the flag. But in Republic Day, the president hoists the flag in Red Fort. During this period, who is the president? Who is the president of India? Ramnath Kovind is the president of India. And then we move on to the next one, Gandhi Jayanti. It was celebrated on 2nd October. The birthday 2nd October is the birthday of Mahatma Gandhi ji. We all know Mahatma Gandhiji's birthday is a 2nd October, and we celebrated this day as a Gandhi Jayanti because Mahatma Gandhiji is known as the father of our nation. So, it was declared one of the national festivals. In 2007, the United Nations declared October 2nd as the International Day of Non-Violence because Gandhiji is very famous and the Gandhiji's faith is non-violence. So, it was declared as the International Day of Non-Violence. The topic is over. We come across with a lot of national symbols and then lot of national festivals. Here there is some work for you. First question, what do the colors in our national flag represents? The, for example, there is a three colors in our national flag. First one saffron, and then second one white color, and then green color. There is a Ashoka chakra. Those three colors are refers to some refers some identity. Those things you have to write in these questions, and then draw and define the symbol of Indian rupee. Uh, before that slide, I have mentioned the symbol of rupee in this corner in corner of this slide, and there is some definition about Indian currency. You have to write those definition, or otherwise you go along with your textbook. Thank you.